in the book, it's a bit complicated topic, and I spent lots of time writing about
Yeah.
that part for the acidity. For the chemistry part, it is indeed a bit complex, but I explained in the book
Yeah.
that there are certain concepts relating to total acidity and the pH and all these kind of concepts. And if you put certain things together, if you just look at the number, that will indicate sort of two sensory perception aspects. One is that, for example, the pH, right? Uh, just the pH at the beginning as you put the wine in your mouth.
Hmm.
If the pH is low enough, and that means like the proton, the hydrogen ion concentration is very high, so that you do perceive it as very sour. But
Hmm.
there's another concept called pKa, which I won't explain in this podcast. But uh, if you play around with the pH and pKa and all these kind of data, this kind of chemistry data, uh, as they hit certain points, right,
Hmm.
they could make the wine's acidic taste last very long. But now I only just talk about the chemistry side. The sensory side, actually, I didn't write that much about it because it's so complex. Because if you when you mention German wines, right? Let's say German Rieslings, whether it's sweet or
Yeah.
dry, um, it's not just about the so-called acidity we perceive is actually not the acidity we perceive on its own. It's actually there are other factors such as alcohol,
Yeah.
sugar, and aroma compounds, all sorts of other compounds that can change the perceived acidity. So in my book, just like what I said about scientific world, I could only put down the scientific research on acid perception in pure water or in pure alcohol solutions.
Yeah.
But if we relate that acid perception to real wine, I just think there's no way to do that kind of research nowadays unless you just do a direct sensory study in terms of letting people describe
Yeah.
and rate their acid perception.
Yeah.
But exactly how the chemistry contribute to that kind of acid perception, there's just no way to predict.